Look at the size of this meal for $2. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope all's good wherever you are. Before I start, I gotta remind you guys to go check out my webinar. It's a 1-hour webinar on the fundamental principles of bodybuilding and nutrition. So if you want to get ripped, if you want to get swole, if you want to get big, that's the webinar for you. I'm at a place right now called Open House. It's a great little spot in Central Embassy in Bangkok. I come here to do a little bit of editing, have a cup of coffee, have a meal. There's a great co-living, co-working space here. I mean, there's music and stuff, so if you want a really quiet place, might not be the spot. But if you want to just have a cup of coffee, I come here, I'll do a bit of editing. It's a great spot for that. There's a great vegan place here called Vegan Revolution. I'm gonna go have a meal there, so I'm gonna show you guys that. And tons of coffee shops. There's tons of other shops here too, so if you're coming with your non-vegan friends, there's places they can go. There's restaurants for everybody here. The view of the city is great. If you got kids, there's a nice little area for them to play. There's slides. So really, really cool spot to come spend an hour or two just doing a bit of work, chilling with your friends, having a cup of coffee. So I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna have a meal, and then we're gonna go check out MBK. I found out that I need a Steadicam, like badly. Going around Bangkok the last few days, it's been really difficult to keep the camera straight, not because of the sidewalks, but just the vast amount of people. So I'm always moving. In Chiang Mai, I didn't really have the problem. The Chiang Mai sidewalks are total junk, but there's not that many people, so you can get around it. You can kind of slow down, but here they're coming at you. So it's yeah, it's not been easy. It's been a bit of a frustration. So I'm gonna go to MBK, which is one of the biggest malls in the city. It's definitely one of the most popular ones, even with tourists, but you can get everything there. Now you're gonna have to barter when you go there. You're gonna have to sharpen up your bargaining skills, but anything you want, from the insides of an iPhone to clothing to, in my case, like a Steadicam, anything you want, gold, knickknacks, movies, whatever you would want, they'll have it in MBK. And there's one of my favorite vegan restaurants there as well, so I'm going to show you guys that place. So first off, let's go to Broccoli Revolution. Let's have a meal. I got my chia seeds already here. I eat 100 grams of chia seeds every day, so I take them with me when I have a meal or a smoothie or a shake. It's a great brand if you're in Bangkok. You can check that out. Nice, cheap. I got these on Lazada. Lazada.com. It's like the Amazon of Bangkok, so I order them on there. Super cheap, and they're organic, so I just bring those with me. I have 100 grams a day. I put them in my smoothies, I put them on my food, and there you go. I got my favorite source of fat with me at all times. Stuff you got to do when you are into fitness. So let's go have a meal, and then we're going to hit up MBK. All right, we're here at MBK. If ever you come here, what you want to do is you want to get off at BTS Siam, assuming you're taking the BTS line. And what you do to save yourself the walk, because it'd be like a 10 or 15 minute walk, maybe a 10-minute walk from the BTS to here out in the heat. You can go through the Siam Center right there. As soon as you get off, it's attached to the BTS station. You can just go through there, and you go through Siam Center, Siam Discovery, and it brings you out pretty much here at MBK. So, you know, if you want to see the outside, go ahead, but if it's really warm out, like today, you might want to use the AC. That's a hot one today. Before anything gets done here, go downstairs, and there's a really good smoothie shop, and I'm going to destroy a mango or coconut smoothie, or maybe a combination of both. Nah, it's got to be separate. The mango just takes over. The taste of the mango just takes over. Alright, that's hitting the spot. It's freaking warm outside. Like I needed a drink. Oh, so what you want to do in this country, if you do get a smoothie somewhere, here's not a problem. They tend to use just the fruit in this shop that I went to, but often the Thais will put in sugar or like a syrup. They like stuff really sweet, so you just gotta tell them like just the fruit, and that's fine. So just as a cautionary thing, if you're watching your sugar intake, and if you just go to a shop, just tell me you don't want sugar or you don't want it sweet, and they'll just use the mango or just the fruit and hook you up. Alright, before I show you MBK, like the full-on MBK, I want to show you this store. It's the coolest store in the place. It's called O Corner or Zero Corner, I'm not sure. They have all the old video games and computer system. I mean, like old, even from before I was born. They have Atari, all the old Game Gears, Sega, and they have the games for all this, and these things, they actually have the boxes for them. So if you're born in the 80s like I am and you want like a nostalgic feeling, it's a really, really cool place to go. Unfortunately, the guy was not there. He was in the washroom and must have been growing a tail because he never came back. I waited for about 10 minutes to show you guys the inside of the place, but didn't have that much time to wait. Now, MBK is known as a replica store, but as you can see, they have Sony and Canon and all that stuff, and those stores are actually real. Some of the Converse stores, they're not knockoffs. This stuff is, though. And I actually buy this stuff, the Under Armour stuff and whatnot. It's actually pretty good quality. You shouldn't pay more than about 150 baht for a shirt and about 200 baht for the shorts. Now this here Royal Boss MBK, those guys are pretty good. If you need a tailor, there's tailors everywhere in there, and they're the typical salesmen. They try to pull you into the store. But that guy at Royal Boss MBK, you can get a pair of chinos made there, custom made, for about 1,000 baht. So that's pretty good. Now they do have a full electronics floor here at MBK. I was so busy, but they have everything on there. If you need parts for an iPhone, you can buy used phone, used iPads, everything in there. Any knick-knack or charger you can get at MBK. As you can see here, a bunch more knockoff shirts. And these things you should pay 100 to 150 baht, no more. The polo shirts maybe a little bit, but 150 baht for a shirt is a good one. And shorts, like the better quality ones, about 200 baht. You won't have any problems bargaining towards that. The way MBK is set up, they kind of have a floor for electronics, so a massive, massive electronics floor, and then they have two floors for like the discount clothings. Don't be afraid to buy the replica stuff, especially the clothing. It's pretty good quality. I mean, it's probably made in the same factory as the other stuff anyway, so I wouldn't be afraid to buy it. I buy it all the time. I'd rather pay 200 baht or 100 baht for a replica than 50 bucks for the real thing, to be honest, when it comes to just a t-shirt. They have gold shops everywhere. Gold, you're not going to get a discount on it. It's by weight like everywhere else in Thailand. Now, the food. This is the spot right here. Look for the vegetarian place in the food court, and these guys will take care of you. They give you rice, and then it's 20 baht per dish. Look at the size of this meal for $2. So my gimbal search failed miserably. Well, they had them, but they were the really big ones. And I don't want to walk around with a 20-pound gimbal. It's intrusive enough when I'm walking around filming. And you know, you stand out already being the foreigner, and I'm walking around with the camera. I don't want to be walking around with a massive, like 20-pound gimbal in my DSLR. And at that point, I'll figure out another way. I'll try to find a smaller one. I know they're out there, but I didn't find one here. They were out of stock. They were out of stock. They did have them. They were out of stock. So. I had a question on the channel about Thailand and all this stuff that I show you guys. Somebody asked me why I incorporate Thailand into the vegan bodybuilding stuff. Well, I never looked at my channel as a vegan channel or a bodybuilding channel or a vegan bodybuilding channel. It's what I do, it's what I like, it's my main hobby. But it's not my only hobby. So I try to look at my channel as more of a lifestyle channel. Like, I want to show you guys the world that I live in. Like, maybe this is a place that you guys would like to come at some point, experience the food and the value for your money that you can get out in Southeast Asia and Thailand, and the way of life here, how nice it is, especially if you're following a vegan lifestyle. Like, it makes life so much easier. Oh, I'm dying. That was hot, that was spicy. Wow. Didn't see that coming. This place is a great place to live, especially if you're into health and fitness. The gyms are great, the value for your money, the food, the weather, everything here. The people are excellent. So nice. Such nice people in Southeast Asia. Everywhere in Southeast Asia. The people are great. So I like incorporate that in the channel. And it's not because it's not, vegan bodybuilding is not my only hobby. Like, bodybuilding is not my only hobby. It's what I do, it's what I love. It'll always be the main part of the channel. But I like showing you guys the other side of my life. And I find we can connect more, can connect way better that way. You guys get to know more about me, you get to see the world. And I get to interact with you guys on a different thing than just bodybuilding or veganism. And I know a lot of people follow the channel, not for the fitness stuff. A lot of people follow me purely for the travel stuff, which is fine because I've met a lot of people. I've been able to introduce new foods to a lot of people because they found me through a Chiang Mai video or something, my apartment video. Everybody finds me through my old apartment video. And but I've met a lot of people that way, a lot of travelers that way. So it's really fun. You meet a great deal of people that would not have found me. They wouldn't have searched vegan bodybuilding or something of the sort. But Now because they saw my other videos, they watched some vegan stuff and they reduced their meat consumption or something. So it's a great way for me. And look, like all you guys, I have more than one hobby. I hope you guys have more than one hobby. If you're into cars, I hope you're not only into cars. I hope you have other things in your life going on. You know, there's so much stuff in the world. If I had the time, I would learn more languages, I would read more books, I would do all this other stuff. There's so much stuff that I would love to do that I just don't have the time to do. So my main focus in life is, you know, travel and fitness, and that's the stuff I love the most, and I want to share that with you guys. So I hope you enjoy these Bangkok videos or these travel videos as much as you enjoy, or if not more, then you enjoy the other stuff. That being said, I'm going to finish my meal. I'm going to go home, I'm going to edit this. I have a recipe video that I have to edit. I got 2 of them. I just didn't edit them yet, so apologize for you guys. I've been waiting for them. They'll be out in a day or so. Maybe not tomorrow, but the day after. This video will be out today, which obviously you'll be watching it, so you'll know. And yeah, so if you like this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to my little channel if you're not already subscribed. Help it grow. It really, really helps me out. If you're already a subscriber, go to my website, download my free book, Silverback Training. You'll learn a lot of stuff about bodybuilding and nutrition in it, as well as watch the webinar. Stay happy, stay healthy, keep making those gains. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.